Good morning, South Florida. I'm morning meteorologist Julie Durda. We are breaking into programming to give you the newest advisory on Hurricane Irma. The system is now at winds of 180 miles per hour. The system has strengthened over the last few hours over the very warm waters of the Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center is saying potential catastrophic Category 5 Hurricane Irma is headed towards the Leeward Islands. Preparations should be rushed to completion for our hurricane warning areas. And now I'm going to go over the watches and warnings. This system is massive, it is destructive, and it will be catastrophic, unfortunately. You just heard me mention, as of the 11 a.m. advisory, Hurricane Irma has strengthened further with now winds at 180 miles per hour, the gust at 220 miles per hour. The pressure has dropped yet again this morning to now 931 millibars. It's moving to the west at 14 miles per hour. Look at the massive system we are watching spinning over the Atlantic, headed towards the Leeward Islands, headed to portions of the Caribbean islands. We'll have to deal with this system, and it will be catastrophic. Unfortunately, it is so strong. I want to measure out the tool that we have here on our map so you understand just how wide Florida is. South Florida, from West Palm Beach, just north of Broward, just south of West Palm Beach, to Fort Myers. The distance from coast to coast for us is 120 miles. The distance, the width of Hurricane Irma is 416 miles. This system is larger than South Florida altogether. The eye itself is more than 30 miles in width, and unfortunately, this system can continue to grow. It has the possibility, as now the new forecast cone as of 11 a.m. has the system as a Category 5 hurricane moving through the Leeward Islands, pushing near Puerto Rico as a Category 5. And as you can see throughout portions of the Western Atlantic between Cuba and the Bahamas, the Turks and Caicos, a Category 4 hurricane with winds of 155 miles per hour by Friday, 145 miles per hour by Sunday. And that's where we continue to watch this system as it moves closer and closer. If this is going to be the path, again, we have a lot of time to watch it because lately there have been some uncertainties going out 4 and 5 days with the model runs. This forecast cone actually moved the center of Irma right over the lower Keys and the middle Keys. And unfortunately, it seems to be the consistent track where they're moving more west and then more east. So unfortunately, we all need to be prepared for a possibility of a Category 4 hurricane possibly making landfall near the southern half of the Keys, maybe even the Florida Straits, maybe even parts of the middle Keys as we go into Sunday. So again, I want to go through the models that we do have. It is a powerful Category 5 hurricane. The system now has winds of 180 miles per hour, and the models look as though they are keeping it hugging parts of South Florida. The new watches and warnings are in effect. Of course, we have hurricane warning all across parts of Antigua and towards the Leeward Islands, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. They are going to be dealing with the potential catastrophic Category 5 hurricane by tonight and into tomorrow. And again, I want to turn your attention to the models because this is what the forecast cone follows. The National Hurricane Center is stating that these models still pretty much in agreement now that it's moved more east, that we could see the center of Irma over portions of the middle and the lower Keys by Sunday. That is going to increase the strength of the system and unfortunately implement the possibility of us dealing with hurricane force winds instead of just tropical storm force winds. We are expecting the possibility of tropical storm force winds, but you notice the percentage continues to rise every time we get a new advisory. Now we are seeing a 55% chance of tropical storm force winds going into late Friday, going into early Saturday, but you notice the closer and closer the storm gets, you see the red shades in the middle of your screen. That's 70%, 80% chance of hurricane force winds, and we're talking 74 miles and stronger. Now let's take a look at the European model and the U.S. global model. They once again are in agreement that the system will continue to push towards the west. They are staying consistent with that model base. And then you notice what happens right here over South Florida. They are getting closer and closer to an agreement of possible Category 4 hurricane right over parts of the middle and the lower Keys, the Florida Straits. So all of South Florida, even stretching into Central Florida, it doesn't look like any of us here in Florida will really be clear from the system system. So you all need to prepare. We're not sure what the impacts will be, but if it's a possible category 3 or 4, we just showed you the satellite imagery of the system is so large and so intense that it takes up the whole state of Florida currently. So these are the things I just want to remind you of right now. Again, as the system gets closer and closer, we will continue to update this. Key messages for South Florida. Irma is expected to be a major hurricane with potential impacts Friday into Monday. And remember, as we go into Friday, we're talking about tropical storm force winds. That's 39 miles and stronger, but it could be as quick as Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. We already start to feel the effect of hurricane force winds. So that's something you need to be prepared for. Have your plans done today. Talk to your family. You guys need to decide what you're going to do. You need to make sure your hurricane shutters are up if you're going to do that. If you're going to stay here, make sure you got the water, you have your plan. You need to make sure you are well prepared before Friday, because that will be the time that I think our forecast will really start to deteriorate, and it would be dangerous for you to be doing anything outdoors. That's a look at the forecast. And once again, I want to remind you that we are dealing with a Category 5 hurricane with Irma. The 11 a.m. advisory is stated from the National Hurricane Center that there is potential catastrophic, and I quote, Category 5 Hurricane Irma heading towards the Leeward Islands. It's very, very sad for our friends in this area, and we're going to continue to watch the system as it spins over the Atlantic and moves towards the Leeward Islands and gets closer and closer to Puerto Rico. I'm going to have a lot more right here on Local 10 News. We will have coverage as we go into the afternoon hours. We have reporters spread out to get you all the information you need to know, where you can go to find water, where you can go to get supplies. We're right with you every step of the way, South.